Hello, this is McKayla Davis, and this is my Implement and Observe Recommended Radiographic Safety Measures and Standard Radiographic Procedure video. And this is the suggested radiation safety procedures. Let's see. And it's no X-ray exposure will be permitted of any animal unless ordered in writing or verbally by a veterinarian. The X-ray tube shall not be directed at any person assisting with an X-ray procedure. Any person holding an animal during an X-ray procedure shall wear a lead apron and given gloves of at least 0.5 millimeter lead equivalents. Any person who routinely holds animals during X-ray examinations shall be provided with and required to use a personal monitoring device with performing these duties. No person shall be allowed to be in the primary X-ray beam at any time. No person that is necessary to complete the X-ray procedure will be allowed in the X-ray suite during X-ray exposures. Any person required to participate in the performance of X-ray procedures shall receive radiation safety training prior to performing these duties. All X-ray films will be processed either manually by the time temperature method or in a properly maintained automatic processor. All darkrooms shall be lightproof, and if safe lights are present, they must emit light only in the wavelengths that the films used are not sensitive to. Any employee who is or becomes pregnant while employed in this facility will be encouraged to declare their pregnancy in writing and accept the additional protection this declaration will make possible. The last one. The door leading into the X-ray suite shall remain closed during any X-ray exposure procedure. Moving on to protective wear. Hello, this is McKayla Davis. This is the second part of my video. I'm going to demonstrate my protective gear. This is our lead aprons. We have 3 of them. You put it on like so. Tie it in the back. There's different ones. Ours just tie. You tie it in front as tight as you need. Thyroid shield. Like so. This is my personal dosimeter badge. And you want to hang it on the outside. Normally they come, this one is the one that does not have the string. I'm going to hook it here. On the outside, not the inside, always with your badges. We have our lead gloves that you would use to protect your hands and your arms, like so. And this would be our patient. And this gauze is being used to, as if somebody else was standing here helping me hold the baby. Other items you could use, such as like the trough we have, which are good for VD X-rays. We also have a plastic one. Like so, if you needed that one. And there are different types of X-ray machines. Ours is digital. We've upgraded. I think about 3 years ago. And if this was the older kind of X-ray machine, you would have different types of cassettes. The small, typically small, medium, and large. You would use the one depending on the size of your patient. You would have the tray that would come out, and you would put the cassette. Like I said, this would probably be considered small for the size of your animal. And it clips in. And it has arrows pointing on how you would clip it into the bucket. ours is digital like so. And if the doctor was calling for a lateral abdomen of your puppy, this is the beam. You never ever want to get your hand in any of the beams while taking x-ray. But you would want to. This is our calipers. And lateral like so, you would want to measure, since the beam will be going through the body. I have 9. On the older machine, you would use like a technique chart, which I have filled out. But our machine is directed to this machine when you put in the number that you need. Like this animal, you would do 9. And it automatically tells you your KVP and MAS. My KVP is 73 and my MAS is 15.0. And this is the marker you would use. You got your left and your right. My patient is right side down. So I would make sure the R is in way of the beam. And then in an older machine, like I was saying, you have your different cassettes. You have, if you're using a small, medium, or large, it is a certain size, and you would insert the cassette and you would calibrate it to what you're needing of the patient. With this, I don't need this much for the x-ray. So I wanted to show you. You would do the appropriate size of the animal's abdomen. Square it down. And of course you would have on your lead gloves. And the door shut before taking this x-ray. And my other assistant or person was holding for me. We grab the arm like so and stretch out the abdomen x-ray with your R in there. I'll show you. Over here, I've put in, make sure. You also have your settings where it would show you, which my camera is not really focusing in, but it shows you, oh, there it goes. We were doing abdomen, we're doing a canine lateral, and it was 9. So my KVP is 64 and my MAS is 30.0. But typically other machines have a chart like so that you would fill out according to your machine. And then once you would shoot your x-ray, that is our pedal that you would shoot with. It would go over here to the machine, and it shows you on our system, like the name is Kitty Kitty, Island is the last name of the animal, it's a female marked, the patient number, how old the patient is, and the date. And then it also has the views down here. There's another view if this were our animal. And you transfer these right here, a transfer, and you would transfer all images, and it would go to every computer in our clinic so the doctor could open up the x-rays anywhere they would like. Let's see. Let's move on to the filming process. Hey, it's McKayla Davis again. I'm going to go over the film processing as if we had the older x-ray machine, because ours is digital and automatically goes to our computer systems. But if it was an older x-ray machine, you would have a developing room, which anytime you take the film out of the cassette, you would make sure the light was off and have the light on for the filming room, and at all times unplugged until you need it. You would then turn on the machine, and the water typically gets to about 92 degrees, and at that point you would run your film through the machine. And you would label it at the top where there's what's known as an empty space, and you would have details on it such as the doctor, number of views, date, patient name, patient owner's name, sex of the animal, and time and date. And then you would label it, and then you take it to a room and put it on a light machine where you would slide the x-ray, and the doctor could view it in a dim type room. So if your light's on, then it would not be easy to see for the doctor when they need it. Here, like I said, ours goes through the computer system, and we automatically get to see them and show the doctors.